This is just a quick video, guys, to get you to grips with how to use the Train Heroic app. I've downloaded it to your calendar, your sessions are all uploaded. All you've got to do now is click on Start Session. First screen is a health questionnaire. Try and fill this out as honest as you can. Scale of 1 to 5. Give you a good indication of whether you are in a good state and ready to train. If a video pops up, a welcome video or an instructional video, please watch it. Click on play, it will take you to a YouTube link. Probably see a familiar face and a familiar voice. Welcome to the ISC Gym Strength and Conditioning Program for the Junior Football. Just try and watch the videos as best and as much as you can. Study all the information that we give you. Once you've done it, just click off. And then, we swipe across to the next bit. Every session is going to start off with a prep, which is your warm-up. Click on it. All the videos are there. All the exercise demonstrations are there. All how many reps you need to do, how many sets you need to do. Make sure you watch all the videos. Study them correctly. See how the ISC staff are demonstrating them, because that is how we would like you to perform the exercises. The warm-ups are very similar. So once you've done them a few times, you should get to grips with what you're doing. Click on Mark as Complete and it will take you to the next part of the session. Things worth noting when you get to your exercises is that if they're on the same page, we want them done as a superset. What I mean by a superset is that you're going to do one set of the first exercise, then one set of the second exercise before you put any rest or move on to the next set. Of course, all the video demos are still there. Study them as best you can. Try and imitate the coaching staff. But like I said, it's worth noting that if you're on the same page, we want them done as a superset. Once you've completed all of them, you swipe across to the next part of your session. Notice that there's a bunch of notes underneath each exercise. There's also going to be notes on how much rest you should take between sets. Make sure that you take all this information in. The coaching staff have tried to give you as much information as you can to make sure that your technique is on point, but also you are following the exercises correctly. Again, if they're on the same page, we want them all done as a superset. Session timer down the bottom, you can mess around with that as much or as little as you want. Once you've completed the whole session, if you want to add any additional exercises, you are more than welcome to. I would recommend sticking to the program itself, but if you want to get some additional push-ups or some core work in, that's no problem whatsoever. You can do that at the end of the session. And then once you've completed it, done training, rate the session on a scale of 1 to 10. Stick in your training duration. If you've not stopped the timer down the bottom, that should sort that out for you. And then, of course, add any notes. The coaching staff will see any notes that you add, but, of course, for your reference as well. You'll complete the session. It'll take you back to the calendar after a little bit of review. You can check these sessions out as much or as little as you want once they've performed once.